This year we accomplished a lot. We celebrated 100 years anniversary of Brooklyn Tech. We even brought President Bill Clinton to our school thanks to the great leadership of Principal Neiman.
I want to thank Principal David Newman, the faculty, the staff.
Hello students, it's Mr. Bari for the last time. Thank you for being part of my classroom entire year. When I look around the classroom, I see it's empty. I feel bad. It used to feel with lots of excitement, lots of ideas, lots of mathematics, lots of physics. But now it's empty. I really miss that energy, that ideas, that physics, that math. Thank you for helping me create a community inside this classroom. And together, as a community, we struggle together. We solve problems together. We got excited together. We discovered together. Exactly this time last year, this day last year, I collapsed and I was unconscious for about 10 minutes. My family took me to Mount Sinai. When I returned to my life, thanks to my doctors, thanks to the doctors of Mount Sinai, doctors told me that, Mr. Bari, you work too hard. You need to slow down. You know what I told my doctor? I told them, you guys are wrong. I don't work hard. And looking back, I can tell you that I was right. My doctors were wrong. Look at me, I look younger than last year. I'm more excited than last year. Last year I had only about 51 physics textbook. This year I have 55 physics textbook. I'm almost there to accomplish my goal, and that is to collect all the physics textbook in the world. Last year I completed about 98 physics website. This year I'm almost there to fulfill my goal, and that is to create 180 physics website for 180 school days. So I would like to share some of my experience with other physics teachers. Always study your class with question, because the student discover with question. So always try to study your class with question. The second thing I urge you to do, and that is allow a student to struggle. If you don't allow a student to struggle, if you don't give them the space to struggle, then they will never be able to discover. Your main goal is to create next Sir Isaac Newton or Albert Einstein. Your next goal is not to help them memorize anything so that they get 100 in the test. Obviously, that should not be your goal. So give them time to struggle. Number three, third strategy, never be an answer key. Never, ever. You are not an answer key for your student. And number four is make them curious. Make them very curious. Tell them, keep them excited for the next class. I remember, I will share one story with you. So before starting the next topic, I always give a student some type of food for thought. One story I'll share with you. In February, in the first week of February, one day I told my student, toward the end of the class, I told my student, what would be 1 plus 1? And they were kind of surprised. And of course they said 1 plus 1 is 2. And then I said, then 2 plus 2. And then they said 4. And then I said, tomorrow we'll learn 1 plus 1 is 0.5, 2 plus 2 is 1, 3 plus 3 is 1.5, 4 plus 4 is, of course, 2. And guess what? The next day, one student one student. I usually come to class at 7 in the morning, and I saw a student sitting outside, and the student told me that he wasn't able to sleep entire night because he was too excited. The physics kept him awake all night because he wanted to discover what on the world 1 plus 1 is 0.5, 2 plus 2 is 1, 3 plus 3 is 1.5, 4 plus 4 is 2, and so on. And I told him that our class starts, the second period, of course, our class starts at the time is over there at 8:47, and he wasn't able to. He told me that would be too late for him to wait because he wanted to know. So you have to keep your student excited, curious. And that student a few days later told me, Miss Bari, can you tell me that 3 plus 5 is what? And I said 8. And he said, no, 3 plus 5 is not 8. 3 plus 5 can be something else. And that takes us to the next point, and that is always say yes to student ideas. Yeah, 3 plus 5 is 8, obviously, but 3 plus 5 can be something else. In fact, 3 plus 5 is 0. Discover how 3 plus 5 is 0. That student told me 3 plus 5 is 0. And did I say no? No, I did not. I was open. If 1 plus 1 is 0.5, on the world of course, you're going to have to discover 3 plus 5 could be also 0. On the world of course, you need to discover. Again, I'm not an answer key. I'm not going to tell you the answer. So if you have to start a new topic, and that would be, for example, Ohm's law, and then a day before, make the student curious. Make the student curious. If you have to start mod, for example, modular arithmetic, make the student curious by telling them that, hey, 3 plus 5 can be 0 on the world of mod 2. So when I look at the student eye, I see next Sir Isaac Newton. I see next Albert Einstein. And I wish you well, guys. I really wish you well. I hope to believe everyone will pursue a career in physics. Everyone will have a PhD in physics. Everyone will win the Nobel Prize in physics, and everyone will become the next Sir Isaac Newton and Albert Einstein. And that's my hope. And I'll pray to God for you so that you can become next Sir Isaac Newton and Albert Einstein. Thank you, guys, and I am going to miss you.